On today's episode of Nostalgia Test News, September 2024. Well, mainly everything is all about movies.
Welcome to the Nostalgia Test Podcast, the show where two longtime friends put their mainstream pop culture past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test.
Movies, let's go. I don't even know this one, guys. This is a pop quiz in a way.
Yeah,
We had a pivot,
had an
if
audible.
you will. We had an audible. It's a World Series. Our guest
Jeez.
is a Dodger fan, and Dan
Yeah,
Dan is a Yankee fan, but has decided he does not want to watch
it's
if
a
the Yankees are
disaster.
gonna lose because it's been a bad, almost sweeping. They got the broom. They could sweep tonight.
Yeah,
If you're listening to this,
you
it's
already
already
know what
over,
happened.
so you already know what happened.
Yeah,
Anyways, Dan, let's get some news.
so it's a
And then I got
disaster
a
out
pop
there in
quiz for you.
terms of the World Series. But
Yeah,
there
that doesn't
has
pass
been
the test.
No, that does not pass the test. Actually, I just want to say this in Nostalgia Test sports news: the Mets did make it to the division champion, to the national, to the league champions, the national league champion. They didn't make it to the World Series, but we were so close to a second Subway Series, Manny. And I
So
would
close.
say
I was kind of excited about it.
25 years, it would,
So,
well, 20, 24, almost 25 years ago, 24
although,
years
like,
ago.
I don't think anyone else cares about a Subway Series.
I mean, whatever. I did. And truthfully, I wanted one because I would just want the Yankees to win both of them. And she's just, no matter how many other World Series the Yankees lose or don't make it to, as long as they have that one win over the Mets in the World Series, I'm happy as a Yankee fan. Shout out Billy and Jeremy, Mets
Let me
fans.
ask you this. So and I can't wait to have Billy on because I want to ask him because there's like I've seen that there's two types of Met fans. There's the Met fans that are like, okay, well, the Yankees are in it. We're not. We're gonna cheer for New York. And then you have ones that are diehard.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, our blue is Dodgers blue. Our
Hmm.
our orange is Giants orange. That's how the Mets were happening. So we have to treat it for the Dodgers. Where I'm like, yeah, but your arch rivals are really the Dodgers, not the Yankees. The Yankees aren't even in your league. You can only really play them in Subway Series that they forced to happen, and also at the World Series. So
Oh, that
like,
interleague play when they do, or they do like
yeah,
some other bullshit that they do.
yeah. So
They even
like,
do that anymore?
re
I don't even know.
really, I mean, it's all just to get tickets, right? But really, are they really your arch rivals?
No.
There's usually your I guess crosstown rivals, but like I would say the Braves are no, they're called the Commanders now. They're called the something
They're
Guardians. I don't know
Yeah,
what they are anymore.
the Guardians or the Command. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. They
This one,
beat
I
them
don't know
though.
anything about
So and then
baseball
they got
anymore.
destroyed. Yeah, it's different now, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. Does baseball pass the test? You know what though? I have to say, the other day, I have a mitt in my basement.
Mm,
And I was like, when was the last time like you just went and played catch?
dude, it's been a long time.
So like I didn't have a dad that played catch, right? My dad was like a skier. We skied together. Okay. And then I became a snowboarder. But like I remember just like pickup games were you always did. It just happened. Like, oh, let's go play base like not baseball, softball, like you just like toss the ball.
Yeah.
I was thinking about bringing it out the other day
Oh,
and just
hell
being
yeah.
like, "Yo, Bobby, you want to throw a ball? Just
Absolutely.
just just see what would happen.
Yeah.
Just Mitt, let's go. Let's start talking." And you could like you sit and talk about nothing like this podcast, and you're just tossing the ball.
This fuck.
You're just tossing the ball. That's
I
it.
would,
So
I,
that I think passes the test.
yes.
I
I
think
definitely think it does.
I just haven't really. I mean, I'm interested right now because it's the World Series, but
Yeah.
it's too long of a season.
Very long season. And it's now going to probably come to an end tonight as the Yankees get swept. So
Right
does,
now, I would say the score is
yeah.
2-1.
Oh,
This is a time
oh,
capsule,
oh,
so
oh.
it's crazy.
So that's in sports news. So let's just like start. I created a rundown on my phone. This is an audible, obviously. And well, and first of all, a few rest in peace, announcements in September, which we talked about in our August episode, though. James Earl Jones passed away in September, and also Chris Christopherson, who singer Chris Christopherson, also passed away, and actor John Amos also passed away, but also he passed away months before, but they just announced that he passed away in September. So it was a very upsetting and sad September. But all those people, amazing artists and actors that we lost during September. Now,
Rest in peace.
yeah. Now, to the most important thing for me in nostalgia movie news.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this to happen, and it's finally probably going to happen. Constantine 2 officially has a script.
Okay, I need to watch Constantine 1.
Dude.
Because why do you like this movie?
Constantine 2. I've been waiting forever since Constantine 1. Dude, Constantine is one of my favorite Keanu Reeves movies. It's a great character.
You say that every time. It's no.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, dude. You gotta watch Constantine. We should watch it and put it to the test. It's a great movie.
Okay,
Shia
fine.
LaBeouf is in it. That crazy guy who plays everything. He's Satan, and then some other people are in it that are great. It's a great movie. It's an awesome movie, and I've been waiting for a second one forever, and it comes out, and they have a script, and it continues to get news that Constantine is coming out. I'm super excited about this, and obviously I guess you don't care, but something you did care about, that the news was on the news, that Goonies is getting a sequel.
Fuck this shit. Okay, listen, I understand this is a damn freaking whatchamacallit, cash grab, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I watched Beetlejuice, right? So
yeah. So Martha Plimpton did shut down the rumors for Goonies 2, but I don't know. I feel like once these things come out, it's gonna happen. Like, I feel like that people are saying it's not gonna happen because it's one of those sacred movies that no one wants to have a sequel. But guess what? If it's out in the news, someone wrote a Goonies 2.
The thing is I guess it goes back to this. Like, no sequels are really necessary, right? Especially Goonies. Like, Goonies isn't necessary, but like, I guess you could say It was really a sequel, right? No, it wasn't.
That was a reboot.
That was a reboot
that we didn't need.
Yeah, we didn't need it. I feel like this is, like the fact that it was so long. Like you saw like the kids version of it, and then like the adult.
Yeah.
Like them. So this is how it's gonna be. It's like Goonies, and then the adults.
But they can't.
What are they gonna do?
First of all, here's the thing: you can't make a Goonies 2, because especially if you have Goonies 2 and it's in present day, right? It doesn't work because kids don't adventure. Okay.
But they're not adventure. These are adults adventuring.
But it would be about their kids. It would have to be. Who wants to watch them adventure? In doing what? Being at the DMV?
I mean, it would be like watching Grown Ups, like the Grown Ups 1 and 2.
Yeah, that movie.
Is it going to be a comedy? Is it going to be an adventure comedy? I don't know.
It should be a
I'm not
hardcore
excited
drama.
about it, Dan. But I'm going to watch it. I'm not mad at it.
If it comes out, we'll have to watch it for this podcast.
I mean, I guess I'm not mad because like they're providing fucking content for us for this podcast that's not making us money yet. Guys, merch store is out. Okay. If you want to, forget about that cup of fucking coffee. We're gonna put the link in here.
Boop.
Buy a shirt so that we can keep making excuses of why we get together to talk once a week
or a fanny
2
pack.
hours.
That will pay for the website.
The fanny pack, bro. I put it in there. Dude, I want the fanny pack.
Yes.
So I
Oh
can
my
put the
god.
fanny pack to the test. I know you have one.
I have
You're a
one. It's
big
great.
fanny pack guy.
Love it. It's a great thing.
Yeah,
100%. Well, speaking of
sure.
sequels, Manny, we're going to keep going. I Know What You
Okay.
Did Last Summer is going to get another sequel. And
No,
Freddie Prince Jr. has signed on.
he's alive.
Of course he's alive. He's Freddie Prinze Jr. Come on now.
Oh my God, he's no longer a junior. Let's see. This Freddie Prince Sr. is in this in
Dude,
this horrible. I guess fine, whatever. I mean, dude, it's horror, right? It's
yeah,
horror.
horror.
It
There it
why not? They
is.
made Scream. Do it again.
Wow. I don't know why they're doing another one. I mean, they did a second one already. They're going to have another one.
Of
I
course,
mean, how many
they
times do
did
you want to know
Scream.
what they
Cash
did last
grab.
summer? I mean, how many times do we need to know? We know what they
I
did.
want to know why this group of people still find themselves in this situation. It's like Final Destinations, like they can't fucking escape it. You know, and that's
Mm,
funny because I do think like sometimes I grew up thinking like, oh, like why like there's always drama or like never dull moment or
yeah.
like cloud clouds follow or whatever. Or can't
Yeah.
wait for the other shoe to drop. Like this is these people like
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to be friends with these fuckers, man,
No,
because like someone's
no, not
dying
at all.
or somehow you're going to become a murderer because these people suck so hard that
Yeah.
people kill around them.
Yeah.
Like, like they don't have no
They,
like we need to see like the spin-off version of like psychiatrists of like people like that have to be friends or them themselves like why is my life this way? Like, why do people
seriously.
always want to fucking kill me? How bad of a person am I that I'm
Why
around psychopaths?
why do I always end up in a car where they run someone over and then throw them into the
Yes.
water?
Yes. And then I have to clean it up. Like, what is this? Suicide Kings? What the fuck?
It's like being, oh
Like,
my God, that movie. It's like
it's
being like
crazy.
it's like is that the movie where Dennis Leary had the shark boots or whatever, or the where
Yes.
where he goes that's a busket, but he hits the
I
guy with
think
that.
so. I
That
think
movie is
so.
ridiculous. That's a dumb movie. That movie was so stupid. That was during a time where like everyone
Suicide
wanted.
Kings is like, wasn't it like, like they were like having a bachelor party or something, right? And someone
They
died?
kidnapped Christopher Walken and held
Walkins.
him
Yes.
ransom for no
Yes, and
reason.
that quote was in Wilhelm Scream, also known as smacking Isaiah's song.
Why would you name yourself that? Why, guys? Please tell us why you would name
Go
yourself
back to
after.
smacking Isaiah.
It's after a sound effect that you use in a movie when it's like that's called the
They
Wilhelm
named it so
scream.
we could talk about it. It's the bottom of the third, Dan. It's two players on base. Let's see how this goes.
Two sport guys on base.
All right,
Okay,
here we
so
go.
so are you gonna go see? Are you gonna want to watch it?
No,
No, that's
absolutely
yeah,
not.
no,
Fuck
yeah.
that.
So apparently Marvel took Blade off the 2025 calendar. There was gonna be another Blade, a
Yeah,
reboot of Blade, and
it's
and
bases loaded.
they took it out. They took it off the calendar, Manny.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you this why they did. It was because of Wesley Snipes being in Wolverine and Deadpool, and
Oh,
there's a scene where he goes, "There could only be one blade," and that's probably why they took it out because there was probably
oh,
fan backlash, and they're like, "There can only be one blade."
he's not a Highlander.
But
I mean, like,
I don't think they could do Blade justice in the new unless you made it rated R.
well, the first one was rated R.
I know, but I'm saying the new Marvel universe, you couldn't.
Do they make any rated R movies?
Yes, there's Deadpool.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Disney's now like just consider Disney just like a studio.
Yeah, I
Like
mean
it's
they
no
put the
longer like it
Punisher.
used to
Yeah.
be. It used to just be like
Yeah.
when growing up, like it was just PG. You never. It was all heartstrings, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They hated men. No, they hated the mother. It was always a
Yeah,
stepmother was
mothers,
like
yeah, I was
dog,
like
right?
they hit it back
No, they loved men. But
too.
like, now, now, yeah, they said they're just a fucking studio, dude.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
just
like, yeah,
like
rated
yeah.
R, let's do it.
Yeah,
So
Punisher, hard. That's a hard hour show. That's like crazy. I love it. But
yeah,
yeah, so Blade's off the calendar, and apparently there was a secret Predator movie that's getting a release date. So another Predator movie.
Predator
Yeah, Predator.
is Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
I don't know. I don't think so. Predator takes the spot of a Marvel's long-lasting Blade. Yeah, there's nothing there. It seems like it's just Predator feature became a sleeper hit. Oh, yeah. It seems like it's just going to be a different Predator without Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, if you saw
And
Predator
without an
2,
alien?
no, with an alien, with the Predator alien.
No,
Alien.
with Alien from Alien.
No,
Okay.
no, no. It's just Predator. And why am I having trouble saying it? Have you seen the other Predator movie with Topher Grace in it? There was like a Predators or something they called it or something like that.
No.
Ooh, that's a good one. You should check
Is
it
it
out.
because I like Topher Grace?
Yeah, that was a good one. It was weird.
Okay.
It was a weird
Check
version
it
of
out.
Predator.
Because, like,
Yeah.
isn't Predator really. Predator's actually. Depending how you look at it, Predator's like a good guy. Because
Well,
they go around stopping others from killing, doing bad things by killing them. So you could argue like remember they killed like Billy the Kid. They hunted they were like they hunt those who are hunting
like warriors.
bad things, like doing bad things in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're predators against like wow, this is crazy. It's 5-2 right now. So thank God this guy maybe should have stayed on.
Oh, wait,
He
the
didn't have to
Yankees are
see that.
winning?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
There was a grand slam home run just now.
Oh, my God. So as we're doing
Yeah.
this news episode, we're just doing like crazy.
Yeah, but people already seen it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
So-
seen it. Everyone knows already. Even if the Yankees have won this game, by the time this gets released, it's probably going to be like, Dodgers won the World Series.
Yeah. So unless like the Yankees could keep this up, which is usually hard to do, but
Yeah.
it's happened. But
Yeah.
I remember like because I think in the Alien versus Predator world, the Predator is the good guy.
Yes, because the alien's just
Yes.
an animal.
Yes.
I mean,
the Predator.
like,
They have like a code. Like they talked about it. The one with Danny Glover. Is that the second one?
yeah, that's the second one. So okay, so this is going to be
And they talk about because he doesn't want to kill Danny because Danny was like trying to do something good, and like he explains it. Like he goes into like the museum or the relics room, and they like
yeah.
and they explain like what they did, like that they would travel around the universe and like and look for people who were doing like bad.
Holy shit, dude. This is crazy. Okay, so the new
Okay.
Predator Disney's two new Predator movies.
Deutsch.
Now this just came out in October. Obviously, this news, that we're talking about. First, we get Predator Badlands news, and now 20th Century Studios has confirmed a second Predator movie for 2025. So there's going to be Predator Badlands and then a second Predator movie. That is ridiculous. We reported on a standalone Predator movie, Badlands, landing a theatrical release slot in 2025, November 7th. Now, 20th Century Studios boss Steve Asbell has dropped another shocker. There's a second Predator flick coming out next year, and it's been made in secret. How do you make a movie like that in secret? Wow.
I don't know. Crazy.
Okay, so two Predator movies. Manny, so do we need that many Predator movies?
I mean, it's a crazy franchise. I think with science fiction, you're given more liberty to do as many as you want. No, we don't need nothing will ever top the original.
Right.
But science fictions, you could just kind of just go with it, I guess. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch them. So doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna watch.
I mean, unless you make me because we're
Exclusive
taking
nostalgia
into the
test
test.
news. Manny's not watching it. He doesn't give a fuck about it.
Okay, I mean, like, water
Oh my
talkies, Dan. Water talkies. No,
God. So there is
it's
also a 20th Century also said not only is there a Secret Predator movie, this was also on the rundown, Manny. There's another Alien sequel and Speed 3.
no. Is he back? Is Keanu Reeves back? Please tell me
So
he is.
let me tell you something. The only reason
Please
I will
tell me
watch
him and
Speed,
her are back.
dude,
I
that's
will watch that.
no, well, she was in
Like
Speed
that
2.
they get back together.
Yeah, because she was in Speed 2.
Yes.
Let's see. Here we go. One
They
day
broke
ago.
up because like they couldn't be in a relationship based on like craziness and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Speed 3, 20th Century Studios would get Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock involved with the development process. Get the fuck out of here.
Stop it.
No way.
I
Reeves has
fucking
long
love it.
expressed a willingness to come back for a Speed 3 if it has the right script. I mean,
Shut up. I mean, he's in like Matrix 12.
dude,
So
the only way I'm watching Speed 3 is if
I'm
Keanu
fucking
Reeves is in it. That's
I'm
it.
down. I'm fucking down.
If he's not in it, then I'm not watching it. Okay?
I'm for it.
Speed 2. Speed 2 is one of those sequels that like Roadhouse 2, American
That you
Psycho
kind of forgot.
2,
Cocktail 2.
Cocktail 2.
Yeah. Like
why?
like that was like straight to DVD type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. All right. So this is the last movie news, and then there's some hilarious novelty news I need to like just read you. I just saw this now. I don't know if this is October or September. It doesn't matter anymore. It's happening the way it's happening. But apparently, I don't know if you saw this, Manny. Um, Oregon Trail is an action comedy movie in development at Apple. The game,
No, it's
Oregon Trail, action
not.
comedy movie.
Someone's gonna die of
Dysentery.
dysentery. Oh man, it would be crazy if they Jumanji'd it. Like
Manny.
like you get thrown into it. Like where they should have it that it takes place in 1984, and you're in an elementary school, and you're playing the fucking computer game, and you get sucked in to the game.
Yeah. This is dumb.
Like I don't want to see Manifest Destiny. Like I get that history. I
don't
want the
wanna
game to happen.
Destiny.
Like, okay.
I don't like this. We have now hit the bottom of the barrel for IP. Like we have like sit there like just make then if you're gonna make a video game movie, why did you skip over Star Fox? Let's do that. Why are you like Oregon Trail?
They made Star Fox. It's called Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
Rocket is Star Fox. Stop it. Come
Oh
on.
my god, dude. What's next? Pong the movie?
Can we talk about something? Have you seen The Penguin?
No.
AKA The Sopranos? AKA Colin Farrell is just trying to be Tony Soprano?
Yeah, no, I have not seen it,
Bro,
but no.
fucking great. Even
I heard
the font is
the font.
Soprano. It's
I
like
heard.
Sopranos. Dude, it is me. It's Gotham, the show, Gotham meets Sopranos. It says like Gotham was able to finally not be PG. It's so good.
So
I love it.
You know what's so funny? The thing, it's funny that you say that because on the rundown for the news, there was an article that I put on the news article. The Penguins' Colin Farrell, according to Nerdist, wore an anatomically correct prosthetic penis for his nude scene.
Of course he did. Of course he did. I don't even remember the nude scene. Maybe it didn't come through. Yeah.
I don't
like.
I hate this. I hate all. Like, who cares? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
My question, me and my wife were talking about this, and it was, why are we putting Colin Farrell in such a costume? Why not just get a person that you could have casted. That was there's plenty of good actors out there. Like, but I feel like it's like people are just like that's the thing that it's like he's so good that you
Yeah.
can't even tell that it's him sometimes.
Yeah. It's why
Oh,
like
it's so
actors
far
when
better than his
yeah,
other show that he was just in. That
which
the
is what?
ending was I forget the name of it, and it was like that I don't know. He was a detective, and then I
Oh,
don't want to spoil it, but at
True
the end,
Detective? Because
no,
he was in a
no, there's
season of
another one.
that.
I know he was in that. Yeah, yeah, it was no.
Yeah.
It's a sci-fi one, and it kind
Oh.
of I was annoyed at the end of it, but
Oh
anyway.
man, dude. I mean, Hollywood has lost its mind. Like the poor human being that had to make a prosthetic penis for that. Like, I mean, what is
And that it has to be anatomically correct.
like they're going to work
Why?
that day and then they come home for dinner and their partner's
And
like, "So how
who's
was work?" And it's like, "Well, the penis looked great, I guess. They really enjoyed it."
yeah?
Man, you broke up right there.
I did.
Yeah,
Am I good?
you're good now.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
Sorry, my everything like I unplugged something to plug in my phone, and
No. Yeah.
so, anyways,
Well,
I
yeah.
where are we at
Okay, so
on this
according,
news?
so we got a couple more, and then we could do according
I'm
on. Let's
excited.
get even weirder. Let's get weirder
Okay,
news. In September, um, CNN announced one of the Nobel IG Nobel Prize winners, scientists who discovered mammals can breathe through their anus. They received the Nobel Prize. The scientists that
how
discovered
did they
that
find
mammals
that out? Mammals can like
can
so? Could
breathe
we?
through anuses.
So could we? Like, if somebody were to strangle me, could I train myself to breathe through my anus?
I don't know if we're one of the mammals that can breathe through our anus, according to these scientists, but like it is, they received the Nobel Prize, an IG one, which
Hmm.
I've seen other IG Nobel Prize winners. One guy lived as a goat for like a few months, ate
What
grass,
is a
walked around
fucking
as a goat.
IG, by the way?
It means like it's like one of those out of the box ones, basically. It's just like, did you do something weird and
All right,
like
so
it
then
has some
that's
sort of
understandable.
yeah. But you
All
know how
right.
much money they probably like the universities gave them for that kind of thing? That's what I'm
Damn,
talking
we
about.
we need to study on some shit.
Yeah.
Like, why
Yeah.
aren't you putting out a grant on nostalgic shit?
Well, anyone wants to give us money to go and research the origins of foosball or the lost 1970s music festival, Powder Ridge, which my dad went to. We
I want to
100% do that.
see. I want to research the purple CD.
The Purple Dance CD. All right,
All right.
two other ones, Manny, and then we'll move. We'll do something. We'll move into a new category on the news. But California is now the first state to banish Fruit Loops.
They, of course, California is. I'm surprised California has allowed it. Let me guess. It has something in it that causes cancer.
But when I saw this, California is the first state to banish Fruit Loops from school cafeterias. So hey, it's not off the shelf.
Too much
It's just from
sugar, bro. We
school.
had didn't we test that? And it's a
We
lot of
ate
sugar.
Fruit Loops and it was
Yeah.
terrible. So Gavin Newsom signed the first in the nation legislation that will prevent public schools in California from serving food dyes that color Fruit Loops, flaming hot Cheetos, and other processed snacks. So there we go. It's about time because our like we are
I
making
actually don't
ourselves
give
dumb.
a flying fuck about it. Go ahead.
and, okay, it's the news. This is
I
the
like
news.
Fruit Loops, but like, come on.
Pizza Hut celebrates its iconic Book It program by giving away 1 million pizzas. It did that in September. I love Book It. Mandy, did
Pizza
you
Hut's
do Book
still
It?
around.
Hell yeah, Pizza Hut's still around. Did you do Book It?
What's Book It?
Your schools in Mineola didn't do Book It. When I was a kid in Queens, if you read a book, you got this pin. You had this pin, and they put a
Yeah.
sticker on it. And then when you got a certain amount of stickers for reading a certain amount of books, you got a free personal pan pizza at Pizza Hut.
I don't remember that, but that's kind of cool.
It was amazing, dude.
You like Pizza Hut?
When I was a kid, I liked Pizza Hut. It was the only pizza because in New York, you didn't really get deep dish pizza. Pizza Hut was considered pan pizza or deep dish. When I had real deep dish, I was like,
Yes.
oh, this is real deep dish. But like, you'd get those big pitchers of Coke, like a pitcher of soda.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut, they do that. Yeah, Book It. I love Book It. I have fond memories of Book It. Definitely passes the nostalgia test. Allowed me to read, but lots of pizza
It
and
allowed
soda.
you to read.
But it made me want to read more.
Got it. What
Man, you
else?
missed out on like a whole thing. And last thing on the
Uh,
news for this ridiculous episode of the nostalgia test news so far, Chick-fil-A streaming service will include reality TV, animated shows, and more. Chick-fil-A is coming out with a streaming service, Manny.
Why don't we just call it the Catholic channel? That's what it's going to be. It's going to be like the Hallmark channel
Oh my
or
God.
Christian channel.
Yeah.
That's like a very they're like really Christian, right?
Dude, why do we
I've
need
never been to Chick-fil-A.
never? Me neither. Well, I'm vegan, so I'm not going to Chick-fil-A. I wouldn't go there anyway. Dude, but this is the problem with
Everybody
this.
like raves about it, but I just don't even think about it.
Why does a restaurant need a streaming service?
Everyone needs a streaming service, man. Yo, it's a side hustle. Who cares? I mean, whatever. Give it a try. They're gonna do well, bro, because that's gonna be very niche.
Everyone's
That's
gonna
like
be like, it's
because
gonna
like
be
you
like weird chicken like reality shows.
no. They're gonna do probably one of working at Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
And then there's gonna probably do like, you know, all Christian stuff.
Mm, sounds like fun.
For
Well,
Christians, there will be.
I mean, it's like, I guess it's gonna be like special giveaways probably in their sandwiches. Dude, this is the dumbest fucking story. This and the Oregon Trail
You brought it
movie.
up.
It was a slow month, Manny. Or like I just was not capturing the news fast enough,
I don't
probably.
know if it was a slow month. Maybe in nostalgia world it was, but it's a fucking fast month to me. We're already at the end of the October. Go
Oh my
ahead.
God. No, Manny,
We have anything else?
that's the news, Manny.
Okay. Do we want to break up this episode or continue going? Because I got 55 fucking toys to go through.
Well, Manny, why don't we add this to the news because it's the holidays are coming up, and
Okay.
on Nostalgia Test News, we'd love to educate not just our audience on what happened in a month, and some ridiculous stories, but also help them get the greatest gifts that they can get. And Manny now is here with a really great segment, nostalgia
Okay.
toys,
So
nostalgic
nostalgic toys. Nostalgic toys. I just pulled this up really quick. I didn't do that much research. Obviously, I don't do research because I don't get paid enough for this podcast to do that. So I pulled up 55 iconic toys every 90s kids wanted for their birthday.
Okay, so
Dan,
we could
I
change
don't know if
birthday
this is a
with Christmas.
particular order.
Go ahead.
Okay. But number one, this can't be.
You keep freezing.
Betty Spaghetti. Do you want me to share this with you?
What is Betty's? I have to make sure you can
But,
share because what is Betty spaghetti?
I'll show you.
Share it. Do
I'm
it.
sharing right now.
Let's go. Let's get kicked off YouTube.
Did you share it?
What the fuck is that, Manny?
Betty
What is
Spaghetti.
that? I've never seen Betty spaghetti.
I've never seen Betty Spaghetti. This can't be in order of like greatest to worst or something because I've never seen Betty Spaghetti.
No, so
Why is that number one?
that fails the nostalgia test. That looks like a toy that they broke up from other toy parts and they just like the hell with this thing. Like we don't
Yeah.
care. Don't buy that
I'm
for
going to
anybody.
share this link with you so you could look at it with me as I say things. Okay, because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube.
Oh, it doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't like us anyway.
Okay.
You know, it
Anyways,
doesn't like us.
next-
Instagram doesn't like us either. They say some of our reels we can't monetize because some of the sounds, and there's no sound.
Yeah. whatever.
Instagram, go fuck
Foxtail.
yourself. Foxtail. Let's see. What is that?
Foxtail.
Oh, that shit is
The amount
dangerous.
of power you felt whirling this above your head. I don't remember this thing.
So it was a ball attached to
Yeah.
like a sock or like
Okay.
it was like sewed into some fabric.
Catch the tail.
Yeah, you swung it around and you threw it. That's
And you
like
just try to catch it?
yeah, you know like that
The
like that
weirdest picture.
weapon. Yeah, you know that weapon with a rock on a string and like you
Yes.
throw that's what this is. It's a
Okay.
weapon. That does
Got it.
not pass the nostalgia test.
No.
That's
I
horrible.
don't even remember it. Number
That's
3.
horrible. Light bright.
Light bright, baby.
Okay,
Yes.
like, I say this.
Do you remember the commercial? I
had one. Light
the
bright.
jingle. I had it like
Light bright. Didn't we talked about this on an episode?
Turn up the colors out. Yeah. Yeah. This
It's
one was
definitely
a
a
good one.
fire hazard. It was paper and a light bulb.
And a light bulb. Yes. Yes. Next one.
Oh my god, that
Game
was
Boy
a good.
Color.
Ooh, I didn't even have the regular Game Boy.
So I had both. And Game Boy Color lasted for like 2 seconds because once Game Gear came out and Echo the Dolphin was on that shit,
Yeah,
I wasn't really playing Game Boy Color anymore. I
No.
didn't really care about Boy Color. When I think about Game Boy, I think about the original,
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So I think it stays nostalgic. I don't think it like Game Boy. No one really talks about Game Boy Color.
No. I feel like it was one of those things that happened, and then it was just like you said, like Game Gear came out and just like we don't give a shit, Nintendo. Like one up on that one. So yeah, it's nostalgic though. It's a Game Boy.
Yes. Tamagotchi.
Can we put Tamagotchi and Gigapets together because that's the next one. What is the difference?
That's the next one.
Too?
I think one like you won money or something like that.
What?
Yeah. If your parents were trying to save 20, you probably got. Oh yeah, no, that was. They were just saying that Gigapet was a little cheaper than a Tamagotchi. Wasn't it like a dinosaur?
Yeah, I feel like Mike had a Tamagotchi, or was it him or you that said like
No,
my
I did
Tamagotchi
not
always
have it.
died? It was Mike.
It was
He's
Mike.
like,
He
yeah,
forgot to feed it. You know what I
Yeah.
felt like this was? This was like a group class, like
Mhm.
the home ex class where you used to get an egg. You had to
Yeah.
take care of the fucking egg, and
Yeah.
you couldn't crack the egg, or it was the like some people like they get a baby for the weekend, and you had to take care of this baby that peed, and you had to feed it. That's what
Oh,
this was,
yeah.
but in like the Main Street world.
Yeah, the
Like
egg-
they were just like
yeah.
a teacher made this up. Must have been.
Yeah. And same thing with Gigapets. The same shit. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
dumb.
but they tried to come back with it.
It's like a keychain that never shuts up.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I would
It's
say
like a notification that you just fucking shut off.
it's a fail. It's 100% a fail. It's not even good.
Nope.
It's not even
right.
nostalgic. I wouldn't even want one of these.
I think
Bop
a
it.
Tamagotchi, I would
Mm.
not even want to deal with waiting. All right, Bop It. We've done this one.
Yeah, I like Bop It.
I
think
know
it's
you
fucking
do.
Crazy.
I hate this game.
Why?
I don't know why.
People.
Bop it. Bop
th- This episode is. I don't even know. I think the title of this episode is gonna be like news and what up.
Yep. All right. No. All right. So you like Bop It. I think it stays nostalgic. I can't see the picture of this because
There are. Yeah, I tried to look for that one.
It says soccer boppers.
Oh, soccer
Your ba-
boppers, dude.
Your
That's, I
baby.
think,
You're basically.
do you know what those are?
No, is that when you had like fucking
The big
things in your
inflatable balls
fists?
on. Yeah, you punch people.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
It says you're
that's
basically
great.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
All
that
right.
one. Fuck Hulk Hogan. 5-3, Manny.
Okay.
5-3.
Is it
It's 5-3.
who?
Well,
Who?
Yankees. 5-3.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah, this thing. I had an old version of this thing, and it was so annoying.
You know what I think happens with this thing? This is like thumb wrestling.
This is like Hungry
Yeah.
Hungry Hippos.
This is like you're going, and then you get mad and you start picking the game up. It's broken
Yeah.
in 5 seconds.
Yeah,
No.
it's like Hungry
Stays
Hungry
nostalgic.
Hippos.
Yes.
Oh
Fur-
my God,
punch me.
Furby
Furbies.
had
What
one.
the fuck was is it, to me this is another Um,
A
it's
Furby
another
was getting us ready for a surveillance state. Like
this,
this
but
is what it was
this
getting us ready for.
this was like the first. This was like another Tamagotchi except furry.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
was.
yeah. And it spoke gibberish, and it's just annoying, and it just woke you up all the time.
Yes.
Like it was just like
Um,
blah, 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 blah. It's just like
yeah,
what?
it's
What?
like having it's like it was one of the first like not Siri, but
No,
Alexa
yeah, with no function.
with no function.
Yeah, it was
But
just
it looked like a gremlin with no hands.
yeah, it was like whoever made this made a ton of money.
Of course they did.
Yeah,
Next. Matt, we should have had
Matt.
Matt on this show.
Well, he said the guy,
Was he a fucking part of it?
he knew
I,
about the Furby. I remember on that
I
episode.
wanna
Check
I
out
wanna
Matt
go
Nuccio.
back. I want to Matt back a year later because I want him to tell us the things that he wasn't able to tell us.
I want him back a year later to tell us about all the projects that failed. That's what I
Yes.
want. I want to know. I want to see the toys that failed. The toys that are
Yeah.
good, fine. That's great and all. I see it. But I want to know what the concept of toys that failed. Come on the news episode and tell us about the failures. That's what I
I
want to
like
know.
it. All right. Moon
Bag of
shoes.
glass. Oh, this thing's dumb as
This
fuck.
failed. How
This
did
is-
they even think this was good?
This is holes for your feet.
It was this like it was trying to be a trampoline for your
Yeah.
feet.
No,
You
it's
just
dumb.
fell.
No,
Dumb.
I hated it. Skip that. Not nostalgic. Not anything. And don't buy that for anybody because I'm pretty sure you can still buy these. Don't buy any of these things for people.
Hit clips.
Don't know what this is. I don't know what hit clips
You
are.
don't know what this is.
No. Do you know?
Let me see. Let me see the
That doesn't.
the way I
there's
look at
nothing
it
there.
right now, it looks like a pocket rocker. It's like
Oh,
an
it's like the
updated
first MP3 player like ever.
Yeah, so it's like a pocket rocker, which was cool, but
Oh,
90s version
wow.
of it. Yeah.
Tiger Electronics that plays low fidelity mono 1 minute clips of usually teen pop hits. So you get a minute, 60 seconds of like
Yeah,
instant or something.
there was no point of it anymore.
That's dumb.
Yep.
That's horrible. That's a horrible toy.
Yes. All right.
Wow.
Mousetrap, the
This
game.
game. I never played this game. I had it, but I never played the game. I just constructed the trap. And then that was it.
Yeah. Well, who wanted to play the game because you had to wait until the end for the fucking trap to go off? It's not like the trap went off all the time. I don't remember that part. You just wanted the trap to go.
No, part of the game was constructing the trap. And so, like,
Really?
as you went along, you constructed the pieces. Isn't that stupid?
So they made us build shit to then. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that stays nostalgic.
It's nostalgic.
Doodle-
It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Doodle
remember
Bear?
this thing, Doodle Bear.
Doodle Bear. You drew on it. You threw it in the
Yeah.
wash. You drew on it again.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
cool.
gave kids like whatever
Something to do.
something to do, draw, then
Yeah.
draw again.
Yeah.
I guess it's like eco-friendly because
Holy
you don't
shit.
have to put it in paper. All right, Super Simon.
Simon.
Yeah,
No.
for the true genius.
Okay,
I don't remember this.
I'm gonna say no on this because the regular Simon was already hard enough. Okay.
And I like the regular Simon.
Yeah, look at this thing. This looks like a landmine. I don't
It's crazy.
I don't like.
Has an extra two two things you got to press. Probably the middle thing is another one.
Yeah.
No. All
I
right.
don't like it. I don't like it.
Gack
This is
splat, baby.
This is a very negative episode. Oh, Gack
Gack.
splat. I've had Gack.
Remember Gak? We had Gak, and we put
Yeah.
it. I put it on my face, and I couldn't get
Yes.
it off.
Yeah, that was a great episode, people. Check
That
that
was
out.
it.
Manny puts
Check out
Gack
that
on his
episode.
face and then ends
I will
up.
say Gak is just slime.
Yeah.
They just called it Gak.
There's a slime museum by me right now in West Hollywood.
People make slime all the time now.
Yeah, you couldn't
Like
make
it's like
it
a
then.
craft thing for kids to do. To
Yeah.
make, like organic slime.
I love the person who posted this on Instagram, retro toy envy. My whole childhood just hit me in the face. Okay, that's just
Dude, we got to show him the video where I
get the
put it on
Gack
my
splat
face.
right in your face. Ew, that's
That
gross.
stays nostalgic. Oh, I could
Yeah.
smell it. I could smell it.
Uh,
All right.
Rainbow
Rainbow
Bright.
Bright.
Eh,
My sisters had this.
yeah, I mean it's
The cartoon
crazy.
was good.
It's fine.
Cartoon was good. It looks like a
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch doll.
Do people play with dolls anymore?
I'm not sure.
Like, do you have younger? Like, no, right?
They're a lot older. They're like 10 and 13 now.
Oh,
So
okay. I just feel
yeah.
like no one plays with dolls like this anymore.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
I think it's just more like collectible shit now. But Rainbow Bright was a good cartoon. I liked it. The guy with the black horse, jet horse, that guy was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Poochie.
Jesus. Oh my God. Look at these
Poochie's
things.
another robotic dog you needed to take care of. It's another thing to take. All these things from Asia were like, you know, let's come up with this game thing where you have to take care of it.
Yeah, just give you a chore.
Yeah, you had to give it a bone.
Yeah, exactly. It's so
I don't remember.
ridiculous.
I'm sure that thing broke in 5 seconds. If you got this and you could prove you were ready for a real dog, no, get out of your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like asked to go for a walk.
What? That's
So
no. It's like
yes,
that doll
all
that
right,
peed,
yeah.
but
Again,
it's a
why do
robot.
we need that? Polly
Polly
Pocket.
Pocket. We talked about Polly Pocket on an episode that is maybe out right now. I don't know. I
Yes,
have no idea how many episodes we have like in the can somewhere hiding out. But Polly Pocket, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's like
I like
the
Polly Pocket. It's a miniature version. Like you bring it. It's like you're able to bring your toy house
it's a it's the micro
to your
machines for
grandmother's
girls.
house.
Yeah, it was the
Exactly.
micro machines for girls when like we had, though micro machines could be for anybody, but at the time when we were kids, toys were super, super gendered in that way. So this was for girls and you had micro machines for guys. But you
Yeah, the
could,
whole world in your pocket
yeah, it was a good
was their
one.
slogan.
It looked cool. It was
All
cool.
right, let's
Why
go
not?
with
They're
a
gonna make a
basic.
Polly Pocket movie. So I mean,
Yeah,
why
I'm
not?
down with it. They did it for Toy Story 4. Polly Pocket was really in there, which is
Yeah.
good.
Fuck you,
Um,
Quentin Tarantino.
yes.
Who
Slinky.
likes Joker 2? I just read that today. Fuck you.
He likes Joker too.
Of course he does, dude. I mean, why wouldn't he?
Slinky.
Bro, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I love a Slinky.
I could fucking fidget with a Slinky forever.
Now, if there needs to be a movie, there should be a fucking movie about the creation of the Slinky. I would
Well, it was
watch.
just a person with this a spring and like let it go
I
down the
feel like it
stairs.
was my dad. He was
Yeah,
just like, all right, make this toy.
like I think I could make a spring. There's no
Yeah.
spring to it at all. It's
Did I ever tell
flimsy.
you what my dad did on 4th of July once? So all of my cousin's dad, who was a cop, he had confiscated a bunch of fireworks that weren't working. And then so everyone was like, boo, right? So like it was a great 4th of July. My family loves the boo people. So we were all sitting there, and my dad's like, I have this idea. He takes a rope, right? And he
Yeah.
ties a huge bunch of steel wool to it, right? And then
Okay.
he takes a lighter and he lights one side of the steel wool and then he spins it in a circle around him. Oh,
Why?
it made the largest ring of sparks I've ever seen in my life. And this is how white trash my family is. We're all
Five
in
four.
this park going like this. Steel wool, steel wool. This thing could have like if we were in California and not Long Island, that would have started a huge brush fire.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we would have been on the news and it would have been like someone like 4th of July tragedy. Steel wool was what they were chanting as half the
Yes.
city burnt to the ground.
That's hilarious.
So
It's
yeah,
5-4.
Oh,
It's 5-4.
man, 5-4. Come on, man.
They can't even keep the lead. Anyways, next.
So Slinky
Your
definitely
family
passes the
thread.
nostalgia test.
Fuck yeah, it does. Trolls.
So someone keeps putting trolls in West Hollywood just like around, and it scares the shit out of me. I don't like them.
Um,
What's the point?
I
It was a
think it's
cartoon and everything.
I think that this is like the pet rock of the 90s. It
Yeah.
was like everyone wanted all the different trolls. You got trolls, you traded trolls, you gave trolls, you got the different jewels,
You
and
gave
it
trolls. It sounds like you
yeah,
gave it some disease. You gave trolls to people.
touch that belly. I think it stays nostalgic. It was
Yeah.
definitely a big 90s thing.
Yeah.
Um,
You're ridiculous.
the game
Perfection.
of perfection.
I hate this. This one and Operation and all the like. This is anxiety ridden game.
You had it. What was it? You had to put it all back before
Yeah.
it blew up.
Yeah. You had a pile of garbage and
And
then
the
you,
and the ticking was so loud.
yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And then you played Operation before that game.
Yeah.
That
Anxiety.
game, if they made that game electrocute you, it would have been even worse. But I'm pretty sure there is a
Good idea.
version. I'm pretty sure there's a version when they first made Operation where it gave people shocks. And I'm pretty sure when they tested, they were like, we can't do this. Like, we have to not have the shock part. It will just make a noise. Okay. So
Yeah.
Perfection, it's nostalgic. I'd play it. I'd
I'd
still
play it.
play it. That
Yeah. If I
kid,
saw it, if I was at a brewery that had it, I'd be like, yeah, let's play perfection. Why not?
wow, that's a great poem on the box. Match the shapes, put them in place. Time's running out in this frantic race. There's probably going to be a movie about perfection coming up soon, where every time they
There
play and
should
they lose, they
be.
die.
Yeah. Here we go.
Why not?
Skip it. The very best
Let's,
thing of
yeah,
ball.
let's
There's a
do that.
counter on the ball. Let's bring back skip it and put it in a Bluetooth counter.
I say we definitely skip this. It was a dumb toy. It was another
You hated
weapon.
this thing.
It was a weapon and
Uh
it broke all the time. All of it.
all right. We're
I mean,
skipping
it's
it. I
nostalgic
liked it.
because of the song. And that's how I'll give it that.
Okay, fine.
Play-Doh, fuzzy, pumper,
Play-Doh fuzz.
barber. Oh my God. Look, here's
So
the
this
deal.
is to me, all this was selling more Play-Doh.
Anything that had to do with Play-Doh was definitely great. That's what
Yes.
I would say. Every Play-Doh
I
toy, every
smell Play-Doh.
Play-Doh, everything. I love it. Play-Doh
Yes.
forever.
Play-Doh, let's go.
Yeah. Super.
Stretch Armstrong.
This thing is like, this is just to trick kids into working out.
It was so gross after a while.
Yeah.
Like dirty and
Yeah.
Stretch Armstrong got dirty. Did you ever actually have one or like
No,
break it?
my cousin had one.
No.
It's like
Yeah.
sand crap in it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
I would say that stays nostalgic.
Yeah. I mean, if I saw one, I might
Here we
buy
go.
it. Super Soaker
Sure.
passes the nostalgia test.
Passes. The original.
Yeah. I had that one. I had the Super Soaker
I had this one.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing. Didn't look like a real gun, and it was fine. It held enough water. They didn't need to make them much bigger than this. Now they're running around with backpacks.
Yes.
I just want to see little kids with backpacks full of water just running around. I mean, really, at that point, just pick up a hose.
I love it.
I'm so
Koosh ball.
delirious right now. I am just so freaking
I think
delirious.
I'm gonna go up to 30, and then I'm gonna pick top 5 after. We're not gonna do all 55 guys. This is too much.
No, we're doing this because we just had to do something. Koosh
Yeah,
ball,
Koosh ball.
pass the nostalgia tests. Now here's the
You pass it.
important-
You pass
Absolutely.
it.
Why not? They're
Do
fun.
you know why the Koosh ball was made?
No.
The inventor of the Koosh ball had a son who was at that point they didn't know a word for autistic.
Yeah, I was gonna take that
They
guess
used
that it was gonna be about
and
that.
the child could not catch a ball and they would always roll away. So they wanted to come up with a ball that never rolled away.
Oh, and the texture part too, probably, and everything.
Yes. Yes.
That makes sense.
So
I love
I
Koosh
think
ball.
I love Koosh ball.
Yeah.
Every time I see a Koosh ball, I'll like just like toss it
Yeah.
around. I love it. It's
There's
it's
a
very yeah.
there's a movie or a show where like was it a show? It was something where there was a koosh ball in it, and the guy's like, boop boop, and they kept throwing the koosh ball to him. They were worried that they were never gonna get it back, and then they didn't. And I forget what show or movie it was in, but it was really weird. But okay, so
I love Koosh
here's my
balls.
question: koosh
Mm.
ball versus a hacky sack. Which one?
Hacky sack.
Hmm.
No, actually, you know what? I recently had a chance to play with a hacky sack, and I was like, "Fuck that!" Because you gotta. The only way I would play with a hacky sack if I had recently practiced a lot,
Yeah.
because like it's not fun to play with a hacky sack, and you're not good at hacky sack anymore.
Uh-huh. Right.
Where like a koosh ball, you don't necessarily kick the ball.
Yeah.
You're like holding it,
Boom!
throwing it around stuff. Look who it is.
This is the most random episode.
Look who the
Billy, you
came
just jumped in on
Billy.
just jumped in on an episode in progress. We're talking about toys. I'm gonna
Oh,
Toys.
send
all
you
right.
the
Billy.
link. I'm gonna send you the link to
Billy,
what we're
real
looking
quick.
at. Here we go. Boom.
Yeah. Billy, we just did we're at 27. Koosh ball. Does it
Yeah.
pass the test?
Ooh, probably not. I mean, I haven't
We
played
say
with one in a
yes.
while. You think so?
I've played
Like,
with one in a while. Yeah, it's good
is
time.
it like the sensory aspect of it?
Yes.
It's
And
just
actually it was
everything.
invented by a man whose son couldn't catch a ball because back then they didn't have the word for autism. But his son kept dropping a ball and it was rolling away. So he wanted to come up with something where the ball wouldn't roll away. And it
That's
was very
smart.
sensory. Yeah. So I definitely
What
think
number
it
is that?
passes.
I'm looking
But
at this list here.
27. Yeah, we've
All
gone through a
right.
bunch because we had an audible for our podcast and was like,
No, it
let's
makes
just
sense.
do the news and then we're like talk about toys and maybe I'll split this up. Why not? I don't know. Figure it
all
out.
right.
Let me,
So
let me,
we
let
have
me
a
change my
couple.
background then because it doesn't fit with this episode.
What
We only
is
have a couple
happening?
more minutes, but no worries.
Well,
Go ahead,
yeah, and
change
at
it.
the same time, what's going on here? What's
What?
happening?
What the
5-4.
Sky Dancers?
Fuck, it's
Oh, the
5-4.
Yankees
Jeez.
5-4. Yeah.
Oh wow, Jesus, man.
No, it's horrible.
Billy,
Sky
who are you
Dancers.
cheering for?
I'm rooting for the Dodgers just because. I mean,
Met fans are relentless. I
no,
swear.
you know what it is, man. Like it's an inferiority complex. I freely admit that, but it's like when you grow up, like especially when we grew up where we saw the Yankees win what like fucking 4 World Series in our lifetime, like, and it's just
Yeah.
like because John said the same thing. John's like, why would you not root for the New York team? I'm like, dude, it's just hard to explain. Like, I get it. We're totally bitter fans, but it is what it is. I'll own that. It's fine.
Fine, I get it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Someone explained it to me
Yeah.
as because the Dodgers blue is the Mets blue, and then that's
Well,
why
that's
you
it. That's
gotta,
basically what it is. It's the Dodgers, the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the New York Giants. They moved them to California,
Yeah.
and the Mets took like the colors and put it together. So
Yeah, but then they
Yeah.
added orange and well, yeah, with the Giants, they don't know.
no, the orange is
It's-
from the
I-
Giants.
Yeah,
exactly. Plus, it fits with the Islanders have the same colors, right? So and someone else does too. The Knicks, right? So
yeah. I mean, the Jets just have the same colors, and then all those fans that like the Jets, the Mets, and the Islanders all together.
yeah, those are
I mean,
miserable people, dude. Like at least I got Giants, Mets, right? Like because
Yeah,
like our age, if you're an Islanders fan, you miss those 4 cups, right? So you've had fucking your whole
Yes.
life of misery. So
At least
Yeah.
with the Rangers, you got that one cup in '94.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
crazy.
well,
It's 30 years
Billy's
ago.
a
Jesus.
Devils fan, so he's
Yeah,
he's
I make
able
no
to see
sense.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. All right, so Sky Dancers. I'm saying I
Sky
don't know what they
Dancers.
are, and
I do.
that the one that like you pull the string and it flies.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
have you
yeah.
ever seen that video of that little girl who got one and they flew into the fireplace on
Oh
Christmas?
Jesus! Oh, that's
No,
terrible. Poor
That's
kid.
terrible, though.
Dude, it's the greatest
What
thing
about,
I've ever
That's crazy. I mean, that's terrible, but
seen.
all right.
Yeah, go, keep going.
Magic Mitt.
I'm
I
gonna say
have
yeah,
this.
that passes. It's
I had this.
honestly ripping the ball off is the most satisfying sounds of your childhood. It says, and I would agree with that. The the
Yeah,
problem
the
with these
vel-
things, you had to get the what was it, a sketch or whatever was the name of the real one. If you got the half-ass one, the Velcro that ripped off the mat after a while,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you needed a good one.
That's hilarious.
Oh my
You
God,
did.
yeah.
You couldn't
Yeah.
get the bootleg one.
It's like
No.
it's like having a Velcro wallet. You know, like it's just amazing
Yeah.
sound. Yeah.
Side of my addiction. All right.
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo
Why is this even
64?
on
Fuck
here?
yeah, come on.
But
yeah.
like, of course it is. It's the greatest thing that ever happened in video games.
Yeah, I mean that took it to the next level, and some of those games are still iconic. Like my son has the Switch, and as soon as I saw that they had they had the online Nintendo games, which is great. But then when they put N64, I was like, fuck yeah, yeah. I played like Mario 64, Star Fox 64, Donkey Kong. I mean, there's so many games, and then you have like it has here in the picture, freaking GoldenEye,
Greatest
Perfect
game.
Dark, like so many good games,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah,
Okay.
that 100% passes.
Absolutely. Bro, I just need to show you guys that video of the little girl's toy going into the fire.
Oh, you found it? Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Ready? You can see it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you press the watch it button. Step back. And then
America's Funniest
you'll
Home
fire
Videos.
up in just a second. See?
It's a cool toy.
It's pretty cool.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Oh man. Yeah, that sucks.
Oh.
All right.
I could see how
We're
that's
gonna
fun to play with, though.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
fly through the next couple ones because
Groovy Girls.
don't even
Don't
know
know
what
what
that
they
is.
are.
That
Homies seems racist.
homies. No, the homies,
I
the
don't
Fat Boys. Do you remember that movie, The Fat Boys? Do you guys remember
Yeah,
that?
but this
Fat
is
Boys
not
rapper?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I think it was based on that. Yeah,
It
'cause
looks-
it says
Terribly racist.
Yeah, I would say that too.
yeah. Jaguar.
Whoa. Did anyone have
Yeah.
one of these?
No,
I
is that like
didn't, but I remember it was
The
it's
Atari thing.
Atari's version of like the 60. It was like Atari 64, but it was
Yeah.
called
is that like
Jaguar.
the Neo Geo type thing, like one of those obscure ones?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at the buttons on it. There was like looked like you
Yeah.
were making a phone call.
I got a
All
buddy who's
Atari was
obsessed
like
with
that.
video game systems, and he literally he lives down here. He literally has like every one. I gotta ask him if he has this Jaguar.
Oh man, and it actually was like probably pretty cool, but like
I'm sure it was
It
probably
was,
better, but
but
it
it
was
just-
terribly marketed.
the
But
controller was
look at the
terrible.
controller. It looks fucking
Oh
terrible.
yeah, what the hell is that shit? Yeah, nah, too big.
It looks like
too
an
weird.
answering machine.
Yeah.
It does. It
And
does.
It's like a guy's
For-
taking a conference call.
For everyone that doesn't know what an answering machine is,
Yeah, right.
we used to do this thing where we didn't have cell phones, so you had to leave a message on the machine with a tape in it first. So an actual audio cassette tape, and you would record it on the machine, would record people's messages, and then you'd play them back. And then you'd have a regular one after that, with digital one. And no one ever listened to them. I
No,
never
now my
listened
mom
to
just leaves me voicemails, and I don't listen to them either.
Yeah.
Just call her back.
Next one. Brain warp. I don't remember this. This looks like more of like a
Looks like a rip off of Bop It.
Bop It. Yeah.
Yes,
It looks like a
yeah.
rip off of Bop It.
Bop It was way better. This
Um,
looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
American Girl dolls. I didn't realize were around in the 90s.
Yeah, they've been
became a-
around for a long time.
Okay.
Oh my God, Pogs, Slammer.
I didn't have
Whams.
those, but they're still popular. The American Girl doll, they're still popular. So I mean, I would think that my
They're
daughter
collect-
had one. So
They're collector's items. So,
yeah, I guess you can
Um,
say that passes.
dude, all these
Slammer
fucking-
Whammers.
all these fucking pages.
That was the
are
Pog
broken.
collections. Yeah.
Oh,
Silly
Pogs?
Putty.
Oh, Silly Putty.
Hat.
Hell yeah.
I had Silly Putty.
Yes,
Loved
definitely.
it.
Of course.
Copy a newspaper. Like you put
Yeah,
it on
that's
the
one of those
comic-
like ones from the 50s.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
hung
You
around.
could do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It was probably a mistake. It was probably made for something like
That
they
was
needed
poison.
to like. It was
I'm sure
probably
it's
supposed to
poison.
like put something together or keep something together, and then like, oh, we made Silly Putty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it was like
100%
It
poison.
was like, oh, this is supposed to be a cast, but it didn't work. So now we have Silly Putty. Laser challenge. I can't see the picture.
I had
so don't
one.
know what that is.
If it's
Did
exactly
you?
what I'm thinking, I had a laser challenge, or it was called the photon thing or whatever, and it was just like laser tag. And so like it
At
was
home,
at
I
home.
mean, that's cool.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it
at-home
was like
laser
an
tag.
at-home laser tag. So cues
Yeah.
are at home.
Yeah.
Did it work
Yeah.
well?
Oh,
Oh,
It
Q's are
did.
shit.
not.
Q's are shit, man. Remember that place? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it
Still
doesn't-
around.
Q's are awesome.
It's not where
Still
we
around.
did it though. Not there. Because
It's still there.
No, it's not.
In
Oh
Carl
yeah,
Place?
it is.
That's
In
like around
Carl
the block
Place.
from your house, Manny.
Yeah,
Are you
That same
sure?
location?
Because when I was there, when I was just on Long Island, like I drove past the sign. They didn't see the Qzar sign wasn't there.
It's in there. They have.
That's it.
Like,
next time I come up, we're going, bro.
I think dude, I haven't seen that the sign was. It says that it was closed. Like
If
the
there's
last time
Qzar,
I was there, I
I'm
drove.
in.
I was probably there. I remember the conversation that we were all in, and I said something about Qzar, but I was speaking it, and then like people were like, "What the fuck did you say?"
yeah.
Literally, Steve was like, "If we're in time, we should go for guys' night. We should go to Qzar." I'm like,
Oh,
"I'm
that would
fucking
be
down."
amazing.
See, those would be fun
I gotta
guy
see.
nights. Look, here's the deal. The next time all of us are on Long Island, we have to go to Qzar then, and then record.
If it's
an
still
episode.
open, we should go to
Yes.
Qzar. Definitely.
We should be
Yeah,
like,
you
can we
record
record?
an episode on the road.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we record this episode in Qzar?
Sure. Exactly.
All right,
and we're
Manny.
just like, we take over the space. Like, how much
Let's-
is it to rent here?
Yeah, probably like $2 now, right? All right, a couple
Buzz-
more. Hit,
I'm not even gonna say Buzz Lightyear. That's just a toy.
no one cares.
Slime.
Fine, it's
Nickelodeon.
Gack. Who cares?
Gag.
Oh
Etch a
shit,
Sketch.
The
Manny! Remember when I got
vortex.
slime
There it
stuck
is.
on the side of your old house? It was there
Yes.
for like 15 years. We were playing with some Ghostbusters toy, and it was on the side of the house for like forever.
Yes. Yes. You
They
can't
have-
put that against brick. Etch a Sketch.
Or your face.
Yeah. No, I had it on my beard and it got stuck on it.
Yeah.
Etch a Sketch,
Oh,
guys.
Jesus.
Etch a Sketch.
Why not? I have an Etch a Sketch in my office, like a small.
I'd say yeah. I mean,
awesome.
just long lasting. Like that thing. It's another one from. It's probably from like the 40s or 50s, right? So just
Yeah.
the fact that we even played with it when we were young, I'd say yeah.
I think it's
Nerf-
probably yeah.
The Nerf blaster. I'm gonna say yes because they've gotten so much crazier with
Oh,
the
dude,
Nerf guns.
Yeah, no, they're
I'm
ridiculous.
jealous of the ones they have now.
They
Yeah,
have
it's
ones
like-
now that have like 150 fucking Nerf bullets.
Yeah,
in
it's like
them.
a
I'm
Gatling gun.
I was
I'm
like,
like-
exactly. Like, why do they need that? But that's amazing. You put on the
Water,
back of a flap.
water talkies, Dan, is on
Okay.
this list. Nobody wanted these.
These things
Water
Oh,
talkies.
didn't work. My cousin had them. They didn't work. Okay.
Billy, you
basically
apparently brought them down into your pool and you put them on your lips, and under the water, you started talking to each other. Water talkies.
a child
I don't-
made these, invented them.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And look, it's packaged nicely, so somebody made a good amount of money on this thing.
All right. Let the easy bake oven.
Easy
why
bake
not?
oven.
Who cares?
It was just a
They
light
still
bulb that
exist once again.
heated shit up.
Easy
Yeah.
bake oven was basically light bright, but like it made cake.
Actually, I'll say
Yeah,
that my daughter got one a couple of years ago. They're total crap. Like it's a pain in the ass. You're better off just teach your kid to use an oven.
Yeah.
You're going to be there anyway. You're working it with them. Like, why not just use a real oven, right?
Yeah,
just,
like the-
just get a toaster oven
Exactly.
with a convection setting.
That's what I
Just
have.
use-
Yeah.
Paint it pink.
I do this when we make pretzels at the brewery. Easy bake oven.
Basically, right?
Oh my god. The Nerf.
Vortex. The Nerf vortex. Watch
This
your
thing-
fingers.
This thing was
This
great,
thing was
but
crazy.
you're breaking all your fingers.
All of them.
100%. All
Yep,
right, we got
yep.
a couple more minutes for this ridiculous segment on this ridiculous news episode.
A professional yo-yo?
What's a non-professional yo-yo?
I don't know. I guess
Is the
this looks
non-professional the ones that actually worked? And this is the one you actually need to know what you're doing to do it? Because I sucked at these.
Oh, I was terrible at yo-yo.
And they always
Remember they made
got
the ones
tangled.
where
tangled.
you like. Then they made the ones that made it easier, where you just
Then
had
it
to like
came
throw
back.
really hard and it would spin
Yes,
and
and it
come
would
back. Yeah, I
spin
like
back.
those ones, like the idiot
Yeah.
ones.
Yes.
I'll take one of those.
Had like a spring on it.
Yeah.
The thing with the yo-yo, I always thought like as you kept using it, and it just got tighter and tighter on your finger, and it just was like this is uncomfortable now. Like it just was like cutting the circulation off to my finger. I was just like this.
Your finger turns
sucks.
purple. You're like, oh, is that normal?
Yeah, it's like when
Yeah.
like when you're flossing and you're holding it, it's like, all right, this is too tight. I'm now cutting my hand. It's like ridiculous.
Yes. All right, next. Pokemon
Next.
trading cards. I never
Fine.
got into the Pokemon trading cards.
Look, I'm good
but
on that.
They're still around.
I love
they're still
Magic the
around.
Gathering, so I'm down with any card game.
Little Pet Shop.
They're still going on. I thought that was the last one.
No, that's 51.
Man,
52.
I'm
Little
making
Pet
this
Shop, I
up.
would say no. We're doing it. 52. Street Sharks. What I remember about
Oh,
this,
God.
Ben Diesel was the fucking guy
Toy
in the commercial
distributor.
for Street
Yeah.
Sharks.
Yeah, he was the
Ben
spokesman.
Diesel.
Dude, look how
Look up-
90s that is. The thing's wearing rollerblades. Jesus.
Yes. Billy, when you have a chance, look up the commercial for Street Sharks. And it's amazing because Vin Diesel is his whole Van Diesel self. So when you have a second,
Oh, that's
look at it.
hilarious, bro.
Mighty Max is basically
All
the boys version of Polly Pocket.
I have.
Yeah, never play with that, but I'm gonna say no. It's just you're gonna lose shit.
This looks
Yeah,
horrible.
you're just losing shit.
This looks horrible.
Yeah,
this looks like
pass.
they
I don't know what
took
the
the
rabbits.
they took the worst level of Earthworm Jim and like made it small, and you can't even
Yeah.
figure it out.
I don't even know what you're playing with here.
Nothing. Rabbits.
Nothing.
That just looks creepy
Yeah, I
as
agree.
hell.
I
I'm
don't know
down.
what this
Yeah, it
rabbit
looks creepy.
thing
It says
is.
something about family values. What the hell is that?
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
That
I
looks
Like
don't
an
know
like,
what this
Amish
is.
toy?
looks like something a serial
That's right.
killer would do.
Yeah.
It says adorable, fun animals, hot, 100%. You needed them all. I don't remember this at all. And my last
Me
name is
neither.
Rabbit. So fuck these people. They're lying. Beanie Babies.
No, I'm gonna say no.
I
'cause
never.
remember,
I
no.
fucking hated these things.
It looks
Because
like
none of them held their value. Like I remember I stole all these
Yeah.
from McDonald's when I worked there, and they were the
Yeah.
toys, thinking they'd be worth money, and they were worth jack shit. Like
Oh, it's-
eBay ruined any resale value on this.
That's right. You worked at
There you
McDonald's.
go.
We
Ladies
need to
and
do an
gentlemen,
episode on old jobs that
that-
we had.
Oh
That's it.
Jesus!
Apparently, a lot of people are now working at McDonald's. Oh, anyways, not to get.
Okay, well-
that joke is a political joke.
Oh my god.
Did you see? By
Anyways.
the way, you can cut this out. But did you see the people? Some people photoshopped it where they dressed him up as the Hamburglar. It was hilarious. I'll
Yeah,
send you guys
no,
a
it was,
picture.
it was hilarious.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Fucking Voldemort.
Beanie Babies was the last thing. Let's
Yeah.
end this episode by saying check out our next episode, which is going to be the real episode is American Psycho with Billy. It's coming.
It's
don't
or it's
forget-
out. We have no idea
Or
what
it's out.
any of this is
Um,
happening.
If anyone's still listening to this craziness that just went off the walls, don't forget to check out our merch shop. Keep us doing this thing.
Yeah, the
Buy us
merch shop
coffee.
will be
Merch
in
shop
the
is out.
show notes. It's on the website. It's on our Instagram. Like and subscribe. Tell us what we should be talking about in the next news episode because we had no idea what happened here. One more story from the news. I
Oh
just wanna
God,
do
you
one
got to
more.
bring it back.
Yeah, because we're in a
we
news
were done
episode.
with the news.
Yeah,
All right.
we just one more. Hold on.
Okay.
One more. So apparently, Liam Neeson is he's 72 years old and he suggests retirement from action movies in 2025.
Wow.
Really? I
Sounds
guarantee
like
you
he's
that's
a
not
quitter.
going to fucking happen because someone's going to come up with a big ass fucking check for fucking taking 55 and he's going to say yes.
And one
Can't
last
turn it
thing.
down.
Mountain Dew changes its name and logo because Gen Z loves millennial nostalgia. Dude, I don't know. These
Bro.
news episodes basically tell me that we are fucked as a culture. Okay.
Dude, when I hear things like that, like you remember the Simpsons episode where like it had a grandpa on the cover of the paper and it's like old man yells at cloud, like that makes me feel like that when I hear things like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
God.
people. Welcome. Like, I hope you enjoyed this episode. The news, our big toy segment, and more news. And people like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. Please subscribe to the Nostalgia Test podcast to know when new episodes drop. Don't forget to leave us 5 stars and a positive review so more people can find the podcast. Share your thoughts and memories on today's topic on our Twitter at Nostalgia Test and on Instagram at The Nostalgia Test. Tune in next time because you never know what pop culture will pop up on The Nostalgia Test.